In December 2019, there was a cluster of pneumonia cases in China. Investigations found that it was caused by a previously unknown virus now named the 2019 novel coronavirus. In this video, we will take a quick look at answers to most common questions on coronavirus. Please keep in mind that this is a new virus and what is known about the virus now might change in the future. So what is coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a large group of viruses that may cause illness in humans and animals. They consist of a core of genetic material surrounded by an envelope with protein spikes. This gives the appearance of a crown. Crown in Latin is called corona, and that is how these viruses got their name. There are different types of coronaviruses that cause respiratory and sometimes gastrointestinal symptoms. Respiratory disease can range from the common cold to pneumonia, and in most people, the symptoms can be mild. However, there are some types of coronaviruses that can cause severe disease. These include SARS coronavirus, first identified in China in 2003, and MERS coronavirus that was first identified in Saudi Arabia in 2012. The 2019 novel coronavirus was first identified in China. COVID-19 is the infectious disease caused by this newly discovered coronavirus. Initially occurred with a group of people with pneumonia who had been associated with seafood live market in the city of Wuhan, China. The disease has since spread from those who were sick to others. They may be family members, healthcare staff, or any other person. There are many cases at present, and the disease has spread within China and also to a large number of other countries. This new virus and disease were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan in December 2019. So, where did the virus come from? It is known that coronaviruses are found in a range of animals. Sometimes these viruses can make the jump from animals to humans. This is called spillover. It could be due to a range of factors such as mutations in the virus or increased contact between humans and animals. For example, MERS coronavirus is known to be transmitted from camels and SARS coronavirus from civet cats. The animal reservoir for the 2019 novel coronavirus is not known yet. However, increasing evidence demonstrates the link between the 2019 novel coronavirus and other similar known coronaviruses circulating in bats. The route of transmission to humans at the start of this event remains unclear. Bats are rare in markets in China, but hunted and sold directly to restaurants for food. The current most likely hypothesis is that an intermediary host animal has played a role in the transmission. So, how is it transmitted? The exact dynamics of how the virus is transmitted is yet to be determined. In general, respiratory viruses are usually transmitted through droplets created when an infected person coughs or sneezes, or through something that has been contaminated with the virus. People most at risk of novel coronavirus are those in close contact with animals, such as live animal market workers, or those who are caring for people infected with the COVID-19, such as family members and healthcare workers. So, what are the symptoms of the disease? Well, so what is known so far, there can be a number of symptoms ranging from mild to severe. There can be fever and respiratory symptoms such as cough and shortness of breath. In severe cases, there has been pneumonia, kidney failure, and death. The mortality rate is not known yet. So, how can we tell if someone is infected? The infection can be diagnosed by a test called polymerase chain reaction. This test identifies the virus based on its genetic footprint. There is currently no specific medication for the virus, and treatment is supportive care. There is currently no vaccine to protect against the virus. Treatment and vaccine are in development. Are antibiotics effective in preventing or treating the disease? Well, the answer is no. Antibiotics do not work against viruses. They only work on bacterial infections. This disease is caused by a virus, so antibiotics do not work. So, how do we prevent transmission of the virus? There are a number of standard hygiene practices that have been recommended to protect against infection and further spread. These include covering your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing with a medical mask or tissue or flexed elbow. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth, as hands may touch many surfaces and can pick up viruses. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the viruses to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and can make you sick. Avoid shaking hands with people while greeting. Actions that can be taken to prevent infection from animal source include avoid unnecessary unprotected contact with animals and washing hands after contacting with animals. Ensure that animal products are cooked thoroughly before they are consumed. It is important to stay home if you are feeling unwell. But if you have a fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, seek medical care early and share your previous travel history with your healthcare provider. And the last but not the least is quitting smoking could help protect against coronavirus. Smoking is associated with an increased risk of respiratory viral infection. As the novel coronavirus has no medication, WHO recommends the people to improve their immune system to protect themselves against the virus. This is a quick look at this emerging infectious disease. Given that this outbreak is evolving rapidly, what is known about this virus can change. You can check the website given in the description box, which gives the live count of COVID-19 infected across the globe. If you like this video, then please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and families.